11. Astonishing psychological facts about women that will totally transform your perspective. Get ready. 97% of men are unaware of these insights and often find themselves facing rejection. But you can stand out from the crowd and join the top 5% who really get it. And ladies, this is for you too. Understanding these truths will make you even more magnetic and irresistible. Before we dive in, could you do me a quick favor? If you're excited to discover these secrets, give that like button a smash. It helps us bring you more valuable insights. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and ring the bell so you never miss our latest content. Let's keep the energy up. If you're loving this topic, drop a 1 in the comments. If you think we could do better, type Z and let us know how. Now, let's explore these amazing insights that will reshape your understanding of women and relationships. Psychological fact number 1. Women are often drawn to a man's scent. Research suggests that if a woman likes a man's fragrance, she's more likely to fall for him, with affection increasing by 85.5%. Women have 50% more neurons in their olfactory bulbs compared to men, making them more sensitive to smells. Knowing how to choose the right scent can give you a major edge in attraction. Stick around until the end of the video to discover which fragrances are most effective at stimulating the senses. Psychological fact number 2. Women are attracted to men who are confident in their own way. Being overly assertive or pushy can lead to rejection, but showing respect while allowing a hint of vulnerability or neediness can make her more inclined to be receptive. Building trust is crucial, so it's important to pay attention to her body language and the signals she's sending. Psychological fact number 3. Women often feel something when they're around you, even if they don't show it. If a woman catches your eye, avoid starting off as just a friend. Research shows that 68% of women might consider a romantic relationship with a man if they feel they can influence him. So, it's important to subtly convey your interest from the start. Curious for more details? Ask in the comments, and I'll share more. Psychological fact number 4. Women are more attracted to men who are pre-selected. The pre-selection effect reveals that when other women show interest in a man, he becomes significantly more appealing, up to 3 times more so. This effect also happens when a man is in the company of other women. Building friendships with women and socializing with them can enhance how other women perceive you. These friendships don't need to be romantic. Just their presence can create the pre-selection effect, boosting your appeal and making it easier to connect with the woman you're interested in. Psychological fact number 5. If she's teasing you, she's interested. When a woman playfully teases you or gives you cute nicknames, it's often a sign she's attracted to you and is trying to build a connection through lighthearted interactions. Women frequently express their interest through body language and playful behavior. If you're into her, embrace the fun and reciprocate her playful energy. For example, you might say, "I see you're calling me that because you like me. Do you think I haven't noticed?" Psychological fact number 6. Women appreciate when you can understand their unspoken cues. They value it when you pick up on their body language, whether it's deliberate or not, since not all men are adept at reading these subtle signals. Women are often more reserved and may not express their feelings directly due to fear of rejection. Instead, they use body language to indicate their interest. If a woman makes a deliberate gesture to show her feelings, she expects you to acknowledge it. If you miss these signs, she might stay quiet and move on. Interested in learning more? Just let me know in the comments. Psychological strategy? Ask me in the comments. Psychological fact number 7. Women pay close attention to their appearance during intimate moments. They are meticulous about how they look, even down to their choice of lingerie. Instead of staying silent, compliment her on her appearance during these moments. Praising her beauty can boost her confidence and encourage her to wear more stunning outfits for you. making her more excited about seeing you again. Psychological fact number 8. Emotional connection enhances a woman's sensations. Understanding the emotional and psychological aspects of a woman's mind can significantly heighten her pleasure during intimate experiences. Women often rely more on emotional and mental stimulation rather than physical alone. Rather than jumping straight in, use subtle communication to connect with her on a deeper level before anything physical. Psychological fact number 9. Women sometimes feel a deeper emotional bond with their friends than with their partners. Research indicates that women often experience heightened emotions and a stronger connection when they're with their best friends compared to their boyfriends. This is because friends offer non-judgmental support and emotional comfort, which can sometimes be mistaken for romantic love. It's important to keep healthy boundaries between your partner and her close friends to avoid unexpected emotional issues. Psychological fact number 10. Some women go on dates just for a free meal. According to surveys in the U.S., 38% of women have admitted to accepting dates primarily for the chance to enjoy a nice meal. This reveals that there are various reasons a woman might agree to a date. To avoid confusion, make sure she's genuinely interested in you before asking her out. If you want tips on how to tell if a girl likes you, ask me in the comments, and I'll share more insights at the end of this video. Psychological fact number 11. When women are upset, they prefer that you approach them. If a woman is angry or frustrated, showing her empathy and attention can help her feel better and allow you to understand her feelings. Women often experience intense emotions, and their emotional responses can be powerful. Interestingly, some women may even be drawn to men who mistreat them because the emotional highs and lows they experience can be stimulating. I'll dive deeper into this dynamic later, but for now, it's helpful to recognize the emotional patterns women may exhibit. Building on our earlier discussion about how scents can influence attraction, we'll now look at some popular aromatic essences. A 2017 study investigated the effects of jasmine and lavender on men and women. In the study, women spent time with 2 men, one wearing a neutral fragrance and the other wearing jasmine. The jasmine scent significantly increased the women's interest in the men. You can find similar fragrances in well-known perfumes like French Orphan and Pabaya's Eclectic. Inconsistent stories. Every smile tells a story. Be cautious of individuals whose stories frequently change. Shifting narratives often reveal a mask that people struggle to maintain. Like chameleons, these individuals alter their stories to fit the situation or audience. Over time, their accounts may shift significantly as they forget details or come up with new tales to serve their needs. This inconsistency is usually a deliberate tactic to manipulate or impress others. Genuine people may occasionally forget minor details, but their life stories remain stable. In contrast, deceptive individuals often get tangled in their own lies, struggling to keep their stories straight. Such behavior can erode trust and damage personal and professional relationships. In work environments, inconsistent stories create a toxic atmosphere where colleagues and superiors can't rely on one another. To spot these individuals, pay close attention to their words. Patterns of inconsistency will eventually emerge. While this vigilance isn't about being paranoid, it's crucial for protecting yourself from manipulation and deceit. When in doubt, ask for clarification. Often, those who are fabricating stories will falter under scrutiny. Superficial connections. Individuals who are insincere often prioritize quantity over quality in their relationships. Their interactions focus more on what others can offer them, rather than mutual respect and genuine affection. These shallow connections rarely lead to meaningful bonds. Although they may know many people, their relationships are limited to superficial exchanges, names, and job titles without any deeper emotional connection. They avoid in-depth conversations about personal dreams or struggles. These self-serving interactions are driven by the desire for social status, professional advantage, or other benefits. Such individuals frequently shift between social circles, always seeking the most advantageous associations. In doing so, they miss out on the true value of deep, meaningful relationships, which offer comfort in tough times and joy in good ones. Those involved with insincere people often feel used and unappreciated, leading to a lonely existence devoid of genuine companionship. To spot superficiality, watch how people talk about their relationships. Do they only discuss what others can do for them? Do they often switch social circles? Excessive flattery, especially in professional settings, is also a red flag, as it can create a false sense of trust or hide true intentions. Insincere people may see relationships as purely transactional and use flattery to gain favor or distract from their lack of competence or commitment. In contrast, genuine compliments are specific, heartfelt, and given without expectation. Learning to differentiate between sincere praise and flattery is key to identifying those who may be trying to deceive. Lack of empathy. A common trait among insincere individuals is their lack of empathy. Those with a hollow heart struggle to connect with others on a meaningful level. People who lack empathy often show indifference to others' feelings and needs, focusing solely on their own desires and goals. This emotional detachment is a significant red flag in both personal and professional relationships. Difficulties with empathy and celebrating others' successes. People who struggle with empathy often overlook the emotional needs of those around them and may fail to offer support. In severe cases, this lack of empathy can lead to manipulative or harmful behavior, as these individuals disregard the impact of their actions on others. This trait is especially detrimental in personal and professional relationships, hindering the development of deep, meaningful connections. Relationships may become one-sided, where one person's needs and feelings are consistently ignored or undervalued. In the workplace, a lack of empathy can foster a hostile environment where colleagues feel underappreciated and misunderstood. To identify a lack of empathy, observe how individuals respond in various situations. Do they show genuine concern when others are upset? Can they celebrate others' successes without making it about themselves? Do they exhibit understanding and patience during tough times? Answering these questions can help you determine if someone lacks empathy, which is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. Manipulative behavior. Strings are for puppets, not for people. Individuals who manipulate others often do so for personal gain, showing little regard for the emotions and well-being of those around them. This manipulative behavior is a calculated strategy to control or influence others to achieve their own objectives, and it can manifest in various forms, from subtle emotional manipulation to outright exploitation. Such behavior is inherently selfish, disregarding others' autonomy. Manipulators typically have a keen understanding of human psychology and use it to their advantage, employing tactics like guilt, charm, coercion, or deceit. This manipulation can be particularly dangerous because it often remains hidden until significant harm has occurred. Victims may feel confused, guilty, or even responsible for the manipulator's actions. Manipulative behavior can create toxic dynamics in relationships, eroding self-esteem and personal agency. Recognizing and addressing manipulative behavior in both personal and professional contexts is essential for maintaining healthy, respectful relationships. Understanding these tactics and taking protective measures can help mitigate the negative effects of manipulation and foster relationships based on mutual respect and authenticity. Fair-weather friends. The fakes are quick to leave. Fair-weather friends, or colleagues, are those who appear only during good times but vanish when challenges arise. This pattern of frequent absence during difficult periods signals unreliability. These individuals are eager to celebrate successes but are noticeably missing when their support is truly needed. The damage caused by this behavior is not only in their absence during tough times, but also in the creation of a false sense of dependability. Their unreliability can lead to feelings of abandonment and lack of support. In personal relationships, this can result in loneliness and betrayal, while in professional settings, it can disrupt team dynamics and hinder progress. Identifying such individuals requires careful observation over time. True dependability is demonstrated in adversity, not just in times of ease. Broken promises. A castle built on sand. People who often make promises but fail to keep them show a lack of integrity and reliability. Promises are essentially commitments, and breaking them disrespects both the recipient and oneself. This behavior undermines trust and can severely damage relationships, whether personal or professional. Consistent broken promises lead to disappointment, eroding credibility and respect. In personal relationships, this can create emotional distress and an atmosphere of uncertainty. In professional settings, it can tarnish one's reputation and jeopardize career opportunities. When dealing with individuals prone to breaking promises, it is important to set clear expectations and boundaries, holding them accountable for their commitments. Protecting yourself from the negative consequences of unreliability often means not relying solely on their promises. Excessive self-promotion, a spotlight that never fades. Fake individuals often crave attention and are overly focused on themselves, leading them to inflate their achievements. This constant self-promotion stems from a deep-seated need for validation and admiration. These people frequently manipulate situations to keep the spotlight on themselves, disregarding the successes or contributions of others. Admiration vs. confidence. Some people seek admiration more than they exhibit genuine confidence or self-assurance. They often possess an inflated sense of their own importance and expect continual recognition and praise. This behavior can be disruptive in both personal and professional environments. In personal relationships, the dynamic may become imbalanced if one person's achievements and needs consistently overshadow those of others. In a workplace setting, relentless self-promotion can create a toxic atmosphere, undermining teamwork and collaboration as one person relentlessly strives to outshine everyone else. To identify excessive self-promotion, pay attention to how people discuss their achievements. Do they frequently dominate conversations? Do they embellish or fabricate details to appear more significant? These behaviors can indicate a tendency toward inauthenticity and self-centeredness. Trusting your instincts. Trusting your instincts is a powerful tool for detecting authenticity. Often, our gut feelings pick up on inauthenticity before our rational mind does. Subtle cues and inconsistencies may trigger an intuitive sense of something being off, even if our conscious mind tries to rationalize them away. However, instincts are not always foolproof. They can be influenced by personal biases and past experiences. Therefore, while it's important to heed your gut feelings, they should be balanced with rational thought and careful observation. If your instincts suggest someone might be dishonest, take a step back and evaluate their behavior objectively. Look for patterns and evidence that either support or contradict your initial intuition. Unchecked instincts can lead us astray, especially in complex social situations where biases and preconceptions are at play. By developing self-awareness and recognizing these biases, you can enhance your ability to trust your instincts more accurately. Ultimately, instincts are a valuable tool for assessing authenticity, but they work best when combined with rational analysis and keen observation. This approach helps you form genuine, meaningful connections with the people around you. Connections, grasping the nuances of inauthenticity. is essential as we navigate the intricate world of human relationships. Building genuine connections requires insight and discernment, and we've explored key traits that reveal the true nature of those around us. From inconsistencies in their stories to their unreliable commitments, each sign acts as a guiding light on this journey. But the exploration doesn't end here. Our channel is committed to deepening your understanding of human behavior and relationships. Join our community dedicated to personal growth and authentic living by subscribing. If you found these insights valuable, please like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Your story might be the guiding light for someone else seeking clarity. Let's work together to foster a more authentic world. Remember, your intuition is your guide, and your desire to learn is key to building meaningful relationships. Each click, share, and subscription helps us reach more people and spread knowledge that can transform lives. Navigating adversity with resilience. Sadly, behaviors like sadism and envy can hinder personal growth in various environments, from workplaces to social circles and even within families. Learning to hide your weaknesses can transform you into a steadfast tree, weathering a storm with a solid trunk that remains firm while the leaves flutter and the branches sway. This imagery symbolizes silent resilience. We'll discuss how to strengthen your inner resolve by showing that external or internal issues don't affect you. Each challenge is an opportunity to stand strong like the tree, not by ignoring the storm, but by choosing not to let the rain or wind bring you down. You will learn to master your destiny, remaining steadfast, strong, and calm. In this video, we'll delve into 17 Stoic principles from the renowned philosopher Epictetus. Embrace self-awareness and realize that true strength lies in the quiet illumination of the path, rather than in the clamor of thunder. Focus on the content and let go of daily distractions. The first rule: prepare for failure. Progress often involves tackling the impossible. According to Epictetus, being called an idiot is not something to shy away from, but rather an opportunity for growth. It opens doors to professional advancement. Overcoming challenges is a continuous journey of trial and error, not a spur-of-the-moment reaction. We refine our path to excellence through persistent effort. The second rule: remember that death is inevitable. This isn't about fostering a negative outlook, but rather recognizing that death is the ultimate endpoint of all our actions. With this in mind, we might rethink how we spend our finite time and resources, questioning whether it's worth investing years into pursuits that can't accompany us. Adopting this perspective helps us use our time more wisely and face setbacks with greater clarity. The third rule: listen twice as much as you speak. Nature gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason to remind us to listen more than we talk. Epictetus advises against becoming enamored with our own voices and instead encourages us to learn from the voices of others. Starting today, focus more on listening to those around you and less on dominating the conversation. The fourth rule: always prepare for the worst. While anticipating negative outcomes can be anxiety-inducing, it's a useful practice. We often worry about potential problems in areas like family, work, relationships, or finances. Epictetus offers a radical yet effective approach. Envision that all your fears have already come to pass. This perspective can alleviate anxiety by confronting worst-case scenarios directly. The fifth rule: develop coping strategies. As you navigate life, be mindful of the uncertainties that come with fortune. The pursuit of wealth can attract opportunistic individuals who may exploit our good fortune. The risks come not just from external sources, but also from within. Create strategies to manage these challenges while maintaining your dignity. The sixth rule: understand the impact of guilt. Guilt can be a corrosive force, much like a plague that taints our spirit. This rule, associated with narrow-mindedness, highlights how ordinary people tend to blame others or themselves. However, the wise take a broader view. Modern therapists advocate for eliminating guilt from our lives. The way to overcome guilt is to reject it, as giving in often leads to misplaced blame and avoidance of responsibility. Only those with strong resolve can avoid guilt while still accepting responsibility for their actions. True wealth and contentment. The seventh rule teaches us that true wealth is found in a contented heart. Epictetus, through his Stoic philosophy, suggests that happiness isn't about what we lack, but about savoring what we already possess. Complaining about what we don't have only adds burdens and distracts us from valuing our achievements. By cultivating gratitude for our current blessings, we can discover a deeper sense of contentment that transcends material wealth. Humility in learning. The eighth rule is to embrace humility. True learning begins with acknowledging our own ignorance and approaching new knowledge with the openness and curiosity of a child. Epictetus advises against boasting about our knowledge, as it can distance us from genuine understanding. By practicing humility, we open ourselves up to more effective growth and learning. Reactions and fate. The ninth rule emphasizes that our reactions shape our fate. While we can't control external events, we do have power over how we respond to them. Adversity may arise, but it's our reactions to these challenges that define our personal growth and success. What happens to us is less important than how we choose to handle it. Forming positive alliances. The 10th rule is about surrounding ourselves with positive influences. Just as we instinctively avoid illness, we should also steer clear of negative influences. Epictetus suggests forming relationships with people who uplift and inspire us. The quality of our social circle has a profound impact on our mental health and overall well-being. Investing in simplicity. The 11th rule advocates for investing in simplicity. Although luxury and wealth can be appealing, they often come with stress and ongoing maintenance. Embracing a simpler lifestyle reduces financial pressure and fosters inner peace. While wealth demands constant effort, a life of simplicity can offer greater tranquility. Performing duties diligently. The 12th rule emphasizes the importance of executing your duties with unwavering dedication. Much like the sun rises each day without seeking praise, we should approach our responsibilities with a sense of commitment and integrity, without expecting recognition. Our work is vital to both ourselves and those around us, and carrying it out conscientiously is our moral duty. Letting go of uncontrollable factors. The 13th rule advises us to relinquish worry over things we cannot control. While we can influence our own opinions, we cannot dictate our reputation or external successes. Focusing on factors beyond our control is a waste of energy. Instead, Epictetus suggests we concentrate on our values and actions, leaving the rest to fate, ignoring despise and criticism. The 14th rule is to disregard those who harbor disdain towards you. Rather than harboring resentment towards critics, recognize your own strength and worth. Do not squander your time on negativity. Instead, elevate yourself above criticism and stay focused on what truly matters. Embracing Stoic wisdom for a resilient life. The 15th rule is to derive value from every circumstance. Epictetus teaches us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth. For instance, if faced with the news of a job loss, consider it a chance to pursue a long-held dream. By finding the positive aspects in every challenge, you build momentum that propels you forward in life. maintaining control over your reactions. The 16th rule highlights that letting others' opinions and attitudes affect you grants them control over your life. Anyone who can provoke your anger effectively becomes your master, but only if you allow it. We hold the power to choose our responses, and it's crucial to build a mental barrier against negative influences. Each person is accountable for their own actions and words. Valuing genuine friendships. The 17th rule asserts that true friendship holds greater value than material wealth. Genuine friends provide support when financial or material fortunes falter. By nurturing authentic relationships, you invest in a form of wealth that enriches your life profoundly. Applying Stoic principles. Stoic principles offer guidance through life's challenges with grace and purpose. Epictetus's timeless wisdom provides valuable lessons for living a meaningful and resilient life. I hope this discussion of his rules has been enlightening. I'd love to hear which rule resonated most with you and any personal experiences you'd like to share. Please leave your comments below. I read each one. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe to support our growth and get more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and remember to apply these principles daily for a more fulfilling and resilient journey.